So we were invited, come and promote our green hydrogen sector, but then on top of that green hydrogen sector, we identified Namibia, we want to promote ourselves as a logistic hub. And if we want to promote ourselves as a logistic hub, we cannot come to Davos where many industry leaders are and not talk about Namibia as a logistic hub in Africa. So we therefore identified Namibia as a logistic hub, and we are talking about infrastructure, investment in infrastructure, transport and logistic. That is one of the sector that has been identified. But then on top of that one, we know there are two sectors in Namibia that are contributing significantly to our people, and that is agriculture and tourism. Those two sectors employ a majority of Namibians, and there is still great potential in those two sectors. And therefore we said that when we come here, yes, tourism Namibia, of course, was doing excellent until COVID came. We now need to revive tourism. And reviving tourism is not just about inviting tourists. It's also about inviting to investment in tourism. So yes, we are a boutique type of tourism market right now, or destination right now, but we want to also make sure that our reach is broad. That is not only Europe, it's not only America, but we also invite tourists from Africa, tourists from Asia. But with that one, then we need to have a diverse investors portfolio so that we'll be able to attract right investment. And like I said, agriculture, we are looking forward to government going to announce some green schemes that are going up for requests for proposals. And yes, of course, they're available to Namibians, but we also want to make them available to the participants at this one. So, and then the last industry that we have identified is oil and gas. With the recent findings in oil and gas, there is no way we can ignore the fact that Namibia is the new frontier, and it's very, very important for us to tell the world that yes, as much as we are moving away from oil, it will take us a couple of years for green hydrogen to kick off, and as Namibia, there's a reason that God has blessed us with that opportunity at this moment in time, and it is important therefore to make sure that our oil potential and gas are exploited to the best interest of Namibians while the hydrogen is picking up. So those are the sectors that we have selected, and that is the rationale behind the selection.
Okay, now Mrs. Uaandja, whenever the word goes out or the news goes out that Namibia will be participating in prestigious or international platforms such as this one, questions that many Namibians back home ask are, when will we start seeing this tangible benefits coming down or trickling down to the ordinary Namibians in the country?
No, it's a very, very good question. I think what one has to understand is that whether it is investment, they've got a life cycle. So just when you get investment, you engage an investor today, it does not mean you engage an investor today and voila, tomorrow the investment has passed. Because there's many stages. Yes, there's feasibility studies to be done. Yes, there is licenses, permits to be obtained. Yes, there is environmental studies to be done. So there's a lot of studies that need to be done before the final result are there. But there are quite a number that are coming up. So for example, I'm sure that we will start as NIPDB showcasing some of the events. Soon, like on the 30th, we've got a program or a pilot project for a company called Kelp Blue that are setting up almost like a seaweed farm in the ocean near Ludert. It's something that we have been working on since last year, and we will see the inauguration of that pilot project on the 30th. There is a project that we have been supporting, and it is a project that is in fertilizer, and they are now already coming to the market. So there are many smaller projects that we are seeing starting to show up, but there are also other projects that we are hoping that in the next 6 months or so, we will see them coming. Of course, with that coming, you will not expect them to everything to start, voila, because there is a tipping point. So everything starts slow until one day you see that the wheel is turning. And I think if you read the news from an economic point of view, you can hear that the wheel is turning around. You can hear that FDI has increased in Namibia over the past year, whether it is because of mining activities that have increased, whether it is because of small projects that are coming up, definitely we are moving in the right direction. So if we came up, for those that are interested in the news and interested in listening to the stories, you can see that we are starting to pick up.
Okay. Now, Mrs. Uaandja, here where you are is the Namibia House. In this whole street, every country has set up their houses. So you will be hosting your president here at the Namibia House during this week. So just to tell our viewers, what will be the discussions and what is the president coming to do here at the Namibia House?
So the president was the one that was invited by the World Economic Forum. So of course, he has got main programs and events at the World Economic Forum at the Congress. I think that will kick off tomorrow night. He's got dinner with the chairperson of the World Economic Forum. After that, in one of the days, I think that is Wednesday morning, he is co-hosting a dinner, a breakfast that will be talking about Africa. And then there is quite a number of events that he has gotten there. In the Namibia House specifically, we will be having quite a number of events that are going to start running from tomorrow up to Thursday. There is mainly 2 events where His Excellency is involved. One of the events will be on Tuesday, and it is the green hydrogen event for Namibia, and that will be on Tuesday. After that one, the other event that will be there, it will be on Thursday morning, which will be green hydrogen breakfast. His Excellency will be the host. So we've got 2 main events that will be hosted by His Excellency in the Namibian House. In addition to that, he will be having bilateral meetings, whether it is with other presidents, whether it is with CEOs of various companies and so forth. He will be having, we have got an office for him upstairs. He will be having one-on-one meetings when he's not attending events at the Congress in Davos or is not attending events here. So he's got quite a very, very busy schedule and a full program for the next 4 days